are going through some really bad products. And these are not brands that I hate or I dislike. It just so happens that some of the products that some of these brands have put out don't work for me, and just because they don't work for me don't mean they don't work for you. So if you want to find out what those products are, just keep watching. Alright, how are my Glow Tarts doing today? I hope you are doing good. I am feeling so much better. I'm still having my days ins and outs, but I mean, who doesn't? Who doesn't? I am going to do what I do best, and that is getting on camera and talking to you guys. I am pretty sure that a lot of other YouTubers like myself, you know, we don't have friends in our personal lives. So y'all are the closest that I'm going to have having any personal friends. So why not get on here and tell you guys what I don't like and why I don't like them. And now, again, this has got nothing to do with the brand. It just so happens that these are products that they have made that don't work for me. Before I even get started, if there are any products on here that you hold dear to your heart, that is your holy grail, that you absolutely love, don't take offense to it, because just because it don't work for me doesn't mean it doesn't work for you. You know, my cat bit the shit out of me a while ago. I accidentally closed her paw up in a door, and she, like, major. Oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. So I'm going to try to get through this. Let's go ahead and just dive into it. Now, the first product, first, let me say this, because I got about 30 things in this bag. I don't know if I'm going to be able to get everything without y'all going to another YouTube channel to go watch conspiracy theories or ghost videos or whatever it is y'all watch. Ooh, I love it. I love conspiracy theory videos, ghost videos. I am infatuated with videos like that. So, whoever's doing that, we're going to be good friends. Anyways, the first is LA Colors. This is the Radiant Skin Nourishing Long Wear Liquid Makeup. Now, this is a foundation. Mine is in shade beige. Okay, first of all, the color, I'm not going to say too much about the color because I could see it through the bottle, so I knew what it was going to do, but it does not oxidize. And most of my foundations oxidize, or they get a little bit orange or whatever. This one does have a slight tinge to an orange, but that's not even what bothers me about this product. It's just really weird. There's like no finish to it. I don't know exactly how to explain it. It's really patchy, and it just goes on really weird, and it's like it doesn't want to dry down. And I know it's a radiant, and it's not really supposed to dry down all the way, but even with powder on top, it just leaves this weird finish, and that's the only reason I don't like this. Now, they do make another one in matte formula, and I am in love with that foundation. It is the perfect foundation. I mean, I cannot explain to you how perfect that foundation is. I use it almost every day. I haven't had a problem with it. Never. So, I don't know if it's the weird formula. I don't know how to explain it. It's just weird. All right, now I'm going to go ahead and get a couple palettes out of the way. And I hate putting this one on here, and I only hate half of the palette, if that makes any sense. This is the Pure, and I think this was in a BoxyCharm, the Pure Sculpt palette. I'm not sure if anybody else, I'm pretty sure a lot of people, especially if you get BoxyCharm, a lot of other people have this. Now, first of all, the smell, it is just like chocolate cocoa powder. I love the smell. And the highlighters aren't too shabby. I mean, they're not bad at all, really. They do tend to pull a little bit glittery, but not so much to where I don't like it, because I don't really like a highlighter with a high amount of glitter in it. So it doesn't really pull too high on the glitter side, and it does leave a beautiful shimmer. The highlight, I have no problem with. It is these two guys right here is where I am having the problem. Now, these are supposed to be matte, I think. Maybe this one might have a little bit of shimmer in it. Now, looking at it in the light, it might. But I tried it for contour and tried the bronzer side of it. It's just patchy. And I don't care how hard you blend or how even you try to make your line, it's just completely patchy on my skin. And I've tried it with other foundations. I've tried it with other primers. I've tried this so many times. And I'm still continuing to try all of these products just to see if it's one certain product that is going underneath it or over top of it that's making it mess up. So I am still continuing to use these, but so far it's not so great, guys. I do have a couple more palettes. Now this is LA Colors, and if y'all have been with me a while, y'all know I love LA Colors. They have some really great products. I mean, really cheap, but the products ain't cheap. Does that make any sense to y'all? I love LA Colors, and they've been putting out some really awesome products here lately. Even their eyeshadow, their older palettes, they're so highly pigmented. They blend out. They do everything that they're supposed to do. They wear for a long time. These two palettes are new from LA Colors, and I don't know what I was thinking. I'm not going to say every color in these palettes are bad. And matter of fact, both of these palettes, both of them come with 2 highlighters in them, and the highlighters isn't so bad. And matter of fact, both the palettes, they actually swatch pretty good. But when you start putting them on the lid, there is just no pigment to them. There is no blending them. There is nothing. And for example, okay, this one is Cool. I think it's just called Cool, and this one is Nude. Now, this is crazy, but some of the colors in here, I think it's got too much wax on top of it, and can you see this? I don't know if y'all could see this, but see where it says crease, and like there is nothing. There's nothing. It's just a smudge of black, and I'm really bearing down on it. It's just, I don't know if they've added too much wax to it or if it just happens to be the 2 palettes that I got, but those were a no-go for me. Guys, now the next thing, and y'all know I tried this. This was sent to me. This is from Essie, the Blackhead Extractor. Now, this is the black mask, and I've never tried a mask that I liked because it just pulls so hard, and it leaves my skin really irritated, and I just don't like using these black masks. It did come with this little spatula that you can spread on top of your face, and I did clean it off because I do like this. And matter of fact, I want to try this with foundation. I might have found just the perfect brush. But as for the mask, nah. Alright guys, the next thing that I got, I think it is Doje or whatever. This is the Luscious Lip Stain. Now this is supposed to be a stain. You know what? The formula is beautiful. There is no strong smell to it. There's nothing wrong with the applicator, nothing wrong with the packaging. It's just the color. I don't like the color. It is in shade Holiday Getaway. In the packaging itself, it does look like a light nude. When you put this on, it is bright as hell. That's the only reason I don't like it. The thing is next, this is a Profusion. This is their clear brow gel. Now, if you could see, I have been giving it a chance. That is why it is not clear no more. It is a brown because it is the color of my brows. And I have given this a chance more than one time. And there's glitter in this. I don't know who likes shimmer on their eyebrows, but it's definitely got glitter, and I just don't like that about it. And like I said, I have used it a few times for like holiday looks or something like that. I've had this for a while. Yeah. So it is time for it. Alright, the next thing that I'm going to show you guys is the Physicians Formula Mineral Wear Talc Free All-in-One ABC Cushion Foundation, and mine is in light. Now, this is a cushion foundation like it says. Guys, now, is it L'Oreal? I think L'Oreal is the one that makes another cushion. Now, that one I think is beautiful. I think it's the Lumi cushion or something like that. Now, I do like that foundation. This one is just, it's too dry for me, if that makes any sense. So it does go on patchy. The color was fine, and it is in shade light. I don't know what kind of shade range that they have because I really didn't do my research on this before I got on here talking about this. But as far as the formula itself, it was just too dry on me. Now, I do have combo skin, so it shouldn't really matter whether I use a hydrating formula or a matte formula. It don't really matter because they don't really react with my skin differently. So I don't know what this little guy's problem is, and I don't know. Like I said, it could be the products that I get. The next thing that I got, this is something I got in my Ipsy bag. It is Her Minerals Professional Blending Sponge, and you can tell I did use it. And no, I have not washed this because I'm tossing it right after this video. This thing is hard as a brick. Let me tell you, this brings a whole new meaning to beating your face. This one, you literally have bruises after you do your makeup. So no, I just couldn't do it. I could not do it. And then when I would go up to try to blend around my eyes and everything, it just, oh my gosh, it hurts so bad. I mean, you are literally beating your face without. The next thing that I got, and I have tried to love this, and I want to love it, and I still do, and I'm still giving it so many chances. This is the Lorac Light Source 3-in-1 Illuminating Primer. Now, it does say primer, but it says it's a 3-in-1. You could put it in your foundation, you can use it as a highlighter, or you could just use it as a primer. I have tried it all three ways, and there is just something that doing right now. It says how to use. It says you could use it as a primer, and it also says mixed in with your foundation, or it says you could apply it to the top of your makeup for like a highlighter or a glowy look. Now, that is one way that I haven't tried it, but I am going to continue to give this a chance. I want this to work so bad for me, and it has got to work. I don't care what way it is. It's just got to work for me. But guys, now the next thing is another LA Colors, and I thought I was going to love these because, again, I love a lot of LA Colors. These are Conceal It, Cover, and Correct concealers. Now, I got one in an orange. Well, actually, it's called Peach, and this one is in tan. Now, I got the tan just to do for spot concealing and stuff like that. And, of course, I got the Peach for my birthmark, color correcting, bags, all that good stuff, you know what I mean. If I get it around my eyes, it actually burns my eyes. Like, my eyes start watering, like burning, itching, all that crazy stuff. But, I mean, it does blend out very well, and there's nothing wrong with the colors of it. It just burns my freaking face. Alright, guys, next thing is something else that I got Nipsey. This is the Seraphine Botanicals Liquid Kohl Waterproof Liquid Liner. Now, I don't see anything wrong with the tip. It's a felt tip liner. The only thing wrong with this is there is not enough pigment in there for me. So, it just doesn't give me that crisp line. I don't know what else to say. It's not black enough for me. It's like a color, and that's it. Next thing, speaking of liners with no pigment, here is the Milani Eye-Tech Liquid Eyeliner. Now, this one is in shade brown, and I have been looking for a really good brown liquid liner. Now, first of all, the packaging is crazy. It's already broke. If you can see that, it's supposed to go there. When you go to open it, you think your liner is going to come out of this side because naturally, you know, which, I mean, maybe this is good for left-handed people, but it's actually on this side, first off. Second of all, package is crap. And third, again, you think that was a color? This is 5 times worse, and it's really watery. I mean, I just don't understand where they was going with this. Who at Milani was sitting around the table and tried this out and said, oh yeah, let's get this out just as quick as we can? I would like to know that, Milani, because what is the purpose of this? It's water. It is pure water, no pigment, no nothing. It never dries down. How did this get past the CEO of Milani? How? Alright guys, so that is it for this video. I think I have down just about everything that I could. And again, if any of these products that I've shown today are your favorites, don't let this offend you. I'm not trying to tell you not to use these products because, again, they work different on everybody. Everybody's got different skin. Products react differently on everybody. These just so happen don't work on me. So don't take offense to it. I mean, don't leave me little hate comments down there. I see you guys. Don't you talk about LA Colors like that. Or don't you talk about Physicians Formula. That's my favorite brand. And come on, guys. Everybody's different. Products are going to work differently on everybody. So can't we all get along? Anyways, guys, if you enjoyed this video, go ahead and give me a thumbs up. Go ahead and click that subscribe button and join my Glow Tart family because we would love to have you. And I love you guys so, so much. And I will see you next video. Bye, guys. Who doesn't? I mean, who am I? Who am I? I'm going to pick myself back off of the floor, and now without y'all getting bored and shutting and going to another YouTube channel to go watch. You feel like you're beating yourself. And I love Lil Rock, that crazy stuff. Leaving me little hate comments down there saying, pay my bills and all that good stuff. Come on, can't we all get along? But I did get bit by my cat, so you better give me a thumbs up. I've done this through the pain.